What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with another Danmachi video. Now, today is once again, we have a daily gacha. This one is interesting, and I gotta be real, because they're really, really, really good units. If you don't have them, they're well worth. But I gotta be honest, they're not time limited. So I don't have this Loki. I really want this Loki. But I think this is the rare situation where, as great as they are, I'm going to pass. Okay? Now, first of all, the Ceremonial Flame Hestia. Or Sacred Flame Hestia. I'm sorry, Ceremonial Flame's the other one. Sacred Flame Hestia. She is really good. I've got her just at level 60. She does foes damage receive, attack all targets plus 10%. So she's a War Games monster. If she gets up to MLB, let me get Lily's hand out of the way here. If she gets up to MLB, she goes up to 15% and agility 10%, whereas agility prior is 8%. But even at level 60, she's good. It's just her stats are way better, obviously, when she gets up to MLB. Now, Loki. Loki's a great one here, okay? I don't have her and I really want her, but I've got to be real. Since these are not time-limited units, I think I'm going to leave this banner alone. I really do. Because tomorrow's banner is one I'm going to go crazy on. Tomorrow's banner, I'm going to hit with the Might of Thor. Now, no pun intended with Loki. So, Loki, at level 60, does critical rate plus 10% for all allies and penetration rate plus 8%. Once again, both of them are really great for war games. But with her, I would say she works even better for Record Buster. My personal opinion. Okay? Critical rate 15% and penetration rate 10% when she's MLB. So, just a great unit all the way around. And her stats are a little bit better, especially all that magic. That's a lot of magic. A lot of magic. Focus. Camera, what the hell are you doing? Camera don't want to focus tonight. Alright. So, that's that banner. I believe there's a second one on this one. Boom. Yes. Now, I will preface this by saying I do have this Freya. I use her a lot. She's actually pretty good. Once again, these are all assists on this one. But I do not have that Dionysus. So, Freya here does allies damage received when it's attack all types, minus 8%. And plus 10% magic to all allies. And when she's MLB, it's 10% and 15% magic. That's really good on the damage received part, but the magic, unless you're running a magic team, it really doesn't do you a whole lot. So, she's kind of a mixed bag for me. You know, we got the free-to-play one that's 7%. And the stats are really, really good on that one. So, I'd have to really sit down and compare the two. Okay? Now, Dionysus, I think, is a hard pass. So, at 60%, foes, max HP, damage, poison, and heal minus 20%. And max HP, 10% damage, poison, and heal minus 25%. So, as good as that is, I gotta say, when you're in most battles, like... And I'm always thinking about this with Record Buster or PvP, or, Record Buster or War Games. I almost said PvP, but it is kind of PvP. That's where I'm kind of going at this from. So, when I'm looking at it from that perspective, I really just don't see all the value in it. And especially since these units are not are not time limited, I gotta say, I'm not that crazy about hitting this banner. Now, when I say that, tomorrow's is just unbelievable. So tomorrow's we'll be going ham on. So be ready for that. But for now, I'd say unless you really, really, really need these units for whatever reason, I would leave this banner. I just leave it alone. Okay? I'll be back before tomorrow night. I've had some stuff in here I need to talk about, and I will try to get that out tomorrow morning so we can really talk about it, because we got 2 events going away, and I think you really need to be paying attention and farming it. Also, don't forget, War Games is live for another 24 hours. So be aware of that. Ends, 1 day and 1 hour from now. So you got about 24 hours. Make sure you're doing that. I'm kind of where I want to be on it, but we'll see. I might fart around with my teams and see what more I can get out of it. Other than that, guys, that is going to be the video. Don't look at the defeats. I had a big mistake early on, and it was silly. Little embarrassing. Did not do good this War Games because my team some units got swapped out and lost their really good items. So, anyway, I digress. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I'll be back tomorrow to cover that gacha, I assure you, because I'm going to be dropping a lot of Iris on that gacha. Be careful about these gachas, and we'll talk about all that stuff here coming up shortly.